Hello, I'm David Mann, 3RW's Man About Town amongst many roles, and a supporter of the Centre for Optimism. And optimism happened in my life very, very early. I was very pleased about it, and I'll tell you the brief story. For those of you that are old enough to remember Charles Aznavour, the French singer, he had a #1 hit called She. And every weekend I'd go down to Rest Point and MC in the room there, and in the 70s he was there as the big star, #1 star in the world. And at the same time the radio station said, well, we know you're MCing, but why don't you try for an interview? So I had the reel-to-reel tape machine, took it up to the Rest Point Tower, for those of you who know, and it was the first legal casino in Australia, and it was the big time. And they said, go and do an interview with him. I said, okay. So I sat down. We'd flown down with Ansett on the plane together, so I chatted to him, but as soon as I turned the tape on, I said, Mr. Aznavour, I can't do this. I've never interviewed a star. And he said, I won't do the French accent, but it was, turn the tape off, David. And I thought, this is not a good career move for me. I'm going back to the Macquarie studios with no interview. He said, David, the man who flew us on the plane, the man who sits at the front of the plane. And I said, well, the captain, the pilot. He goes, yes, the pilot. He does his job well. And I said, yes, he does his job very well. He's very good. The lady who brought the port, because he had port and cheese, a port decanter and cheese, room service. He said, the lady who brings the food and the wine for me, she does her job well. I said, yes, that's room service and food and beverage. They're very good. They look after you. And he said, tonight you'll get on the stage and you will MC, you will introduce me and tell everybody how popular I am. And he said, you'll be good at that. And I said, yeah, I'll do my best. I'm quite confident about that. But then he paused and he said, David, always remember, there is no such thing in life as a star. We all do our job well. And always be optimistic. Always think that you're doing your best and that's all that can be asked of you. So good luck. I will see you tonight. And now turn the machine on. And it was possibly the worst interview in Australian radio's history, but I did it. But I was lucky because now it doesn't matter whether it's somebody who is cleaning the gutters or the ultimate person in the country of the day, the Prime Minister. We all try and do our job well. Be optimistic, particularly in these years to come after we move out of this COVID-19, and well done to the Centre for Optimism.